Hello, 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 everyone. This is Joylyn M. Ross, writing as best-selling author Joy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this evening's webinar. Thank you so very much for joining me. I'm so excited to have you. So again, I'm Joylyn M. Ross, your literary consultant, publishing coach, self-publishing companion, literary educator, and course instructor for Path to Publishing. I know, a lot of titles, right? But the main title I'm focusing on today is that of a consultant, coach, and mentor. Now, I don't really have any mentoring programs, but a great deal of people refer to me as their mentor. Some of these people I've never even had a conversation with, but that's okay. I'll take that. I look at it as a compliment because those individuals are watching how I move on social media. They take heed to, implement, and execute some of the advice, tips, and techniques I share on various platforms. And again, even though they've never had a conversation with me, they feel like they have. They feel like I'm working one-on-one with them. And that's something I strive to do in my business, whether I'm actually working one-on-one with clients, working with a group, or simply sharing content on social media. I want people to not just feel like, but to know I care about helping them. So real quick, again, I'm Joylyn M. Ross. I've written over 30 published works under various names such as Joylyn M. Jostle and Joy, all caps, J-O-I. I'm best known for my New Day Diva series, coined soap operas in print, that I penned under the name E.N. Joy. I wrote my award-winning children's book, The Secret Olivia Told Me, under the name N. Joy, N.Joy. That book received the American Library Association Coretta Scott King honor. The book club rights were acquired by Scholastic Books, and it has sold over 100,000 copies to date. Another title I haven't mentioned yet is my title as literary agent. I have clients with book deals with Simon & Schuster, Kensington, and Urban Books, just to name a few. But on to why you are all here, which is to learn over a dozen ways to run your coaching, consulting, and professional mentoring program. I'm going to dive right in because I never think it's fair when a webinar or course instructor says, let's wait around for more people to show up. No, you've shown up and you've shown up on time. So I want to respect your time by getting started. So let's start with number one. Know your stuff. Knowing your stuff is half the battle. Be teachable. Learn it. Do your own research to both confirm and add to what you've learned. Incorporate your personal, professional experience and expertise. Do not deliver someone else's information or content verbatim. Although we are the teachers to our students, we are the actual student when we are learning from consultants, coaches, and mentors that we ourselves invest in to grow our business. In the business of teaching, guiding, educating, and providing information, yes, some of us are going to be sharing the same information, especially when we're sharing facts and statistics relating to our prospective industry. But I have a saying, even if someone else already said it, say it again. Don't be intimidated if you see someone else sharing a message that you planned on sharing, okay? And if you see someone else sharing a message that you have shared, don't automatically think they've watched you or seen you do a live video or something of that sort and that they are copying off of you. Again, just say it again. Sometimes it takes a person to hear something several times before it registers. One person who said it before you may plant the seed. Another person who says it after that may water the seed. But you saying it, may just be what sparks the growth to make someone want to actually put the information they are receiving to use. But be you while saying it. Don't try delivering information the way you saw someone else deliver information, because their audience and following may like to receive information in a certain style or manner that's the opposite of how your following and audience likes to receive it. So even though you watch someone else do a live video and they got lots of hearts and lots of likes, that doesn't necessarily mean your following will like or heart it up if you try to emulate that person with your delivery. It helps to know your audience and ideal clients and how they like to receive information. It helps even more to just be you, which leads us to number 2. Be who you say you are. Build a brand, not just create one, and be the brand you build. In other words, don't hide behind your brand. Be your brand. Your clients should love you and what you do for them far more than they love your brand, because ultimately your brand isn't about what you think of you. It's about how others perceive working with you. So be authentic, be genuine, be real. It's much easier to be who you say you are than try to be who you want people to think you are. Be confident while delivering the stuff you know. That's the other half of the battle. You know, I said knowing your stuff is one half. Being confident while delivering it, that's the other half of the battle. Reteach what you've learned, be it from books, instructions, again, other coaches, consultants, mentors, or even your own experience. But reteach what you've learned to others with the confidence that you know exactly what you are doing. Confidence. With that confidence, command the room, command your videos, okay? Allow others to be a part of the conversation, but be sure that you lead the conversation. Confidence comes from, number 1, knowing your stuff, right? That's what we said in number 1. It comes from knowing your stuff. You're confident when you're equipped. So be equipped with the tools, resources, wisdom, knowledge, expertise, and experience to take your clients to the next level. In business, we're taught to sell programs and curriculum before the content is even created or completed. That's fine with online courses, webinars, books, or what have you. But when dealing with your clients' lives and careers, have your stuff together and be ready to move forth with boldness, okay? Number 4, I'm Joyden M. Ross, writing as best-selling author Ian Joy. I'm a literary consultant, publishing coach, and self-publishing companion. I help authors build their book business, and I teach them to create multiple streams of income to sustain their book business. I make sure an author's book hustle is also their book business, and that they are not just hustling books. I chauffeur authors of all genres, no matter which path to publishing they choose. I chauffeur them towards literary success. I've coined myself the literary know-it-all, because I want authors to know it all when it comes to their literary careers. No, I don't really know it all. No one knows it all, which leads me to my next point. Have a team. Team members who can help. Team members who know what you don't know. It's important that we belong to a tribe, but we have to be mindful of to which tribes we belong, to which communities we build. You want people in your tribe, in your community, in your circle, and on your team who are smarter than you, but don't make you feel stupid. People who are richer than you, but don't make you feel broke. People who are bigger than you, but don't make you feel small. And people who are stronger than you, but don't make you feel weak. True dream chasers who want to genuinely see you catch the dream you're chasing. That's what teams are made of. co-conspirators, people who were put on this earth to conspire with you to win, as you were put on this earth as the dream chaser and co-conspirator of your clients. Teamworks make the dream work, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work, and you got to work it, okay? You want people on your team who are going to work with you to achieve your dreams and your goals. Next, identify your niche, your specialty, your lane, and make that clear in your marketing practices. Go beyond general titles such as life coach or mentor or consultant. Be specific. I'm a literary consultant. I'm a publishing coach. Be specific. You can be basic in your title, you know, when you need to be on printed material or anything of that nature. But if you have the room and the space, don't be basic. I mean, who wants to be basic in any area, okay? But customize your services and make sure you represent them honestly and effectively in your marketing strategies. Next, give clients access to you and your team, but mainly you. And give them access both during the term of the contract and after. You can do this by having a private Facebook group or a members only section on your website that allows them at least limited access to you. I have both a private Facebook group, the Private Path to Publishing Facebook group, and I have a members only site on the Path to Publishing website, because I want my clients to be accessible to me. I want my clients to have access to me. Don't make it seem like your clients have to constantly pay to play, okay? Like you're some machine in the arcade. They have to keep dropping coins in to make you work, or that they have to drop a quarter in the payphone just to get you to pick up, okay? Sure, our clients will have many questions during the information sharing stages of our consulting, coaching, or mentoring, but questions may also arise as they begin the process of putting certain things we shared with them in place later on down the line. So again, be accessible to your clients, both during the term of the contract and after. Next, don't make people feel as if they can't succeed without you. I need to repeat that. Don't make people feel as if they cannot succeed without you and your services. As their coach, consultant, or mentor, give them all the resources that you yourself have access to. Give them options, things they can do on their own, and let them decide whether they want to upgrade to your concierge services, in which you can do certain things for them. But don't make them feel as if they can't make it without you. Express that you can shorten their learning curve, accelerate their career. You can get them to their final destination quicker than they could get there without you. But don't make them feel as if you are the light and the only way, that they have to sacrifice both their soul and checkbook to make it into success heaven. I tell my clients the truth. You can do it yourself, or you can do it with my expert guidance. Trust and honesty is a great foundation for almost any relationship, including the consulting, coaching, and mentoring relationship. Know your prospective clients' whys, purpose, visions, and goals. Does what you have to offer line up with what they need? It's true that some clients come to us because they don't know their why, purpose, vision. They haven't unearthed their dreams and goals. But once that task is completed, again, if what they want and need does not line up with what you can deliver, refer them to someone else. Having a partnership or referral plan in place with other individuals who do what you do may be something you might consider. Because sometimes it's hard for business owners to turn customers and clients away. They feel like it's leaving money on the table. But in this case, in all actuality, if you do move forth in signing on that client, it's stealing. It's stealing money that belongs to someone else, the coach, consultant, mentor, who is truly designed to help that client. It's also taking from that client's ability to reach their full potential. Okay, next, be organized. Be organized. Be organized. That is worth saying thrice. Typically, someone is coming to you because they don't know where to start. They have all these ideas, concepts, and strategies, but they're all over the place. Their mind is cluttered. They can't think straight. So if you are operating in this same manner, your energy will transfer and you may do the client more harm than good. Make sure the area you choose to work in when connecting with your client is clutter-free. You know, I'll be honest, I've handled business in my closet before. Yep, in my walk-in closet, I have handled business. My clothes in my closet, they're color-coded, and my shoes are neatly lined up and stacked and boxed and labeled. Hey, when it was time for the weekly conference call with my client, that was the most organized space in the house. So if working in my closet meant I'd be able to focus fully on what my client was saying and needed, then hey, I'm not ashamed to come out the closet and admit that I'm a closet consultant, literally. Okay, but in all seriousness, let's move on to the next way you can run a successful consulting, coaching, or mentoring business. And can I stop to add that a mentor provides guidance with advice and support. They help you clearly define your path, while a consultant and a coach is more like the person who goes on the journey down the path with you. Okay, so I just wanted to stop and make that distinction. Next, care. Care more about your clients, care more about than just your client's monthly payment, okay? Care more about the client's monthly payment. Care more about the check they're writing you, the fee they're paying you, okay? But genuinely care about the client. Care about their business. Care about their life. No, a business mentor, publishing coach, a financial consultant, or what have you. We're not personal development or life coaches or counselors or therapists, but we are human. And as a human being, you have to want to see your clients win in every area of their life, not just financially. Financial wealth means nothing when you're dirt poor in your relationships. As consultants, mentors, and coaches, our success is based upon the success of our clients. Sometimes people can't be successful in their business because their personal life is out of order. If you know life is happening and taking over your client, call a time out. You want them to be able to benefit from your services as much as possible. And sometimes they may have to get other things in their life ready and in order to be ready for you. Otherwise, they are pretty much fighting a losing battle. And when your client loses, you guessed it, you lose. But when they win, you win. Next, be prepared to teach everything you know and then let them go. Be prepared to teach your clients everything you know and then let them go. Acknowledge when their season is up with you. Don't be that mentor, consultant, or coach who operates under the "I taught you everything you know, not everything I know" mantra. No carrot dangling. Feed me more money and I'll feed you more knowledge, wisdom, and information. Do I believe in upselling? Yes, but I don't believe in holding people's success captive. Discern when your client's time is up with you and then let them go. Know and focus on your ideal client versus trying to get 99 prospective clients to think you're their ideal coach, mentor, or consultant. I have to repeat that because I really need you to get this. Know and focus on your one ideal client versus trying to get 99 prospective clients to think that you're their ideal coach, mentor, or consultant. It's unfair and it should be unethical. Not only are you wasting a client's time and money who you knew wasn't a good fit for you in the first place, but you're wasting yours too. I know we are taught to be respectful of other people's time, but we also need to be respectful of our own. Unlike with some prospective clients, with your ideal client, you don't have to haggle with them, spending hours on calls and producing emails, trying to convince them why they should invest in themselves, in their business. Not only invest in your services, but to look at it as an investment in themselves and their business. If you have 99 prospective clients and one ideal client, I say let the other 99 sheep roam where they may, while you dedicate your time and efforts to the one ideal sheep. Don't be afraid to walk away from those other 99 sheep. Again, especially when you know you and a client will not make a good fit. Walk away, even if your car note is due. Walk away. Even if you have a disconnect notice, walk away. All money is not good money, nor is it easy money. Not when you had to work as hard as you did for it, practically begging them, okay? If it was hard getting the client to come off their money, then 9 times out of 10, it's going to be even harder working with that client. Walk away, I say again, walk away. Next, you may not go after those 99 sheep, but 1 or 2 may stray away from the herd and end up as your client. You have no idea how long their index finger hovered over the pay now button before you receive notification that someone actually signed up for your services. You're excited to start working with them until you actually start working with them. They start to sound like someone with buyer's remorse. They begin to question the money you are charging as well as what they are getting for their money. And I apologize in advance for this cheap reference I'm about to make, but they make you feel like a stripper who took it all off, did a backflip onto the pole, slid down the pole with no hands, landed in the Chinese splits, all in clear 6-inch heels, and now they only want to tip you $1. Seriously? I've had this happen to me twice, and I quickly returned each client's money twice. My mother always told me that if folks try to BS you around in the beginning, then they'll try to BS you in the end. So nip the BS in the bud in the beginning. Okay, so maybe I should have rated this webinar, but seriously, to avoid the stray sheep, AKA cheap tipper, set up your payment system on your website so that prior to accepting payment for your services, a questionnaire must be completed. It doesn't have to be anything lengthy, you know, their life history, just a few questions. And instead of a pay button for your services, opt for a sign up button that allows them to make an appointment for a free consultation call. Having one or both of these systems in place, it'll allow you to discern whether the prospective client is actually, in fact, your ideal client, okay? Don't have frequent sales, discounts, buy 1 hour of consulting, get 1 free. Don't do that kind of stuff. A few of those 99 sheep will be, they'll be just waiting around for you to have that sale. So basically, they'll be waiting around counting sheep in anticipation of you having another one of your anticipated sales. And you'll find it quite difficult to get people to pay your true worth. If you're always giving discounts, if you're always having sales, it's going to be hard to get people to pay your true worth. And the same goes for if you start off lowballing yourself with your prices. I always say that there are 5 stages of pricing when it comes to being an entrepreneur. You have pricing based on fear of people not buying your service or product. Yes, some of us entrepreneurs are good at that. We start off and we set our prices so low because we feel like if we really set them where we want to, that people won't buy them. They'll think they're too high. So that's one of the stages, pricing based on fear of people not buying your service or product. One of the stages of pricing for entrepreneurs. Another staging of pricing for entrepreneurs, pricing based on the competitor's price or industry standard. Another stage, pricing based on product or services worth. Well, I think it's worth this, so, you know, hey, I'm going to price it based on this worth. And then the next stage, pricing based on what you need to earn to sustain your business and or lifestyle. And then this last stage I'm going to mention, this is the stage where I'm at. I've been an entrepreneur since I can remember, and I price based on how much dang on money I want to make. I know my stuff. I'm confident. I know my curriculum is amazing. I know my guidance is amazing. I have almost 20 years experience in the literary industry. I've been on almost every corner of the literary industry map. So I'm pricing what I want to make, how much money I want to make. And again, that's where knowing your stuff and being confident comes in. When you get to pricing and you know your stuff, and you know you are confident and you are delivering amazing services and products, price accordingly, okay? So determine which stage you want to operate at and price accordingly. Position yourself so that clients aren't solely choosing you, but where you are choosing your clients. Choose clients who you aren't only teaching, but who you can learn from. Don't be afraid to be the student. Learn what you can from not only the process with your clients, but from your clients. Not only will we share our experiences with clients, but they'll share theirs with us. And we can learn a great deal as listeners. Speaking of being a great listener, let's move on to the next way that you can run a successful consulting, coaching, or mentoring service program. Business. Listen, 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 listen. Know when to be part of the conversation and when to lead the conversation. Allow your client the floor to express what they want out of their relationship with you. Even when they say something that you know is totally wrong or non-beneficial toward them meeting their goals, remain silent. Listen. Allow your clients to tell you what they want, but then be sure to give them what they need. You'll have time during the consulting, mentoring, or coaching relationship to not tell them how wrong they were about something, but to show them what is right. Want for your clients to do better than you. And if they surpass you, celebrate it. You can shine without always having to be the star. Look at your clients as team members of your franchise or organization. Even though they were the ones out there on the court in the spotlight grinding for the win, remember, it's a win for you as well. No, maybe you're not the one in the spotlight, but there's nothing wrong with holding the spotlight on someone else, especially when that someone else is your client. A win for the player is a win for the coach. It's a win for the entire team. Offer as much support as possible to your clients. My literary consulting and coaching program offers email support, phone and text support, and that's all of that is outside of the scheduled weekly calls, because my clients also, we have a weekly call. I want to make sure they're on the right track. I want to make sure, you know, that they're being accountable, that I'm holding them accountable for the information that I'm giving them. Because again, my success is based on their success. I want them to win. I want them to do more with the information I share with them than to just say this is great information. I create phenomenal curriculum. I know that. I know what I share with my clients is phenomenal curriculum, that it's great curriculum, that it's life-changing, life-altering curriculum when it comes to the authors I work with in their literary careers and they're building their literary empires. But that curriculum ain't squat. It ain't squat if it doesn't have any results. If they don't get any results from it, the curriculum could be the greatest curriculum in the world. And I like to think it is because I'm confident. Again, I keep using that C word. I'm very confident and I know it's great curriculum, but it ain't gonna work if you don't work it. Great curriculum's nothing. It's great results your client is looking for. So with these weekly calls, I get to stay on top of my clients and keep them accountable for the information that I'm giving them. So again, offer as much support as possible. Have weekly calls scheduled, or My clients have the option of meeting me in person if they're local, or meeting by video in my virtual office or in my video chat room. So again, offer support. Again, this goes back to during the term of the contract and when the contract is up. Okay. Lastly, I said it earlier, but I want to say it again. Be teachable. Be teachable and coachable your own self, okay? You need to be teachable and you need to be coachable. Always on a mission to learn more so that your business can thrive more. Make sure you are working with coaches and consultants as well. Don't just be the coach, consultant, mentor. Work with your own coaches, consultants, and mentors, and choose your own coaches, consultants, and mentors who you want to study, learn, and mentor under wisely. Make sure the person you choose to work with has actually played the game. A coach can't coach you if they've never played the game. How many championship rings does the coach you're looking to work with have? And how many other players do they help win championship rings? Because keep in mind, this may very well be the same measure of success in which your future clients may hold you to. So make sure you've played the game you're trying to coach someone else about. Now, while promoting this webinar, I offered a couple of bonus tips on social media, and just in case you missed them, I'd like to share them now. Bonus tip number 1 was case studies. Case studies are encouraging, motivating, and inspirational. Take some of your own case studies, which is your client success stories, and turn it into a book. You can create a free ebook to give out as an opt-in to build your mailing list. Bonus tip number 2 that I gave out was stop allowing people to pick your brain. Stop allowing people to pick your brain. It's insulting and unfair to the people who are paying for a full lesson. Make them go through the business protocol of scheduling a free consultation if you in fact do offer a free consultation. Make people respect your wisdom, your knowledge, your expertise, and business practices from the start. Setting up a consultation it's a level of commitment. I mean, when you agree to some type of consultation, you're going to have one-on-one interaction, so you have some type of commitment. Most people who simply want to pick your brain, they have no intentions of committing to utilize your services. So consultation scheduling allows you to obtain contact information so that you can actually follow up with this individual and again, be able to discern, are they an ideal client? All right, and there you have it. Over a dozen ways you can run a successful consulting, coaching, and mentoring business. And I truly hope that some of this information that I shared with you, if not all, helps you to not only run a more successful coaching, consulting, and mentoring business, but if you are in fact considering working with a coach, consultant, or mentor, that the things I shared with you will actually help you look for certain signs that that will enable you to make sure you are finding a match, the most effective match for you. Okay, so I'm your literary consultant and publishing coach, Joylyn M. Ross. If you're a consultant, coach, or mentor who would like to extend the reach of your guidance and instruction and possibly be validated as an expert in your field by writing and publishing a book, please email me at info@path2publishing.com for more information. I'd love to show for you along your literary journey. You can also visit the Path to Publishing website at www.path2publishing.com. That's T-O, not the numeral 2, T-O, www.path2publishing.com. And again, I just want to thank you so much for taking your time to watch this webinar. And again, I hope you got some valuable information out of this. And if you are interested again in publishing a book, or even if you've already published a book and you want to accelerate your literary career, I am here to help. I also want to make sure that you subscribe to the Path to Publishing free newsletter. Now, what you see on the screen right now is the link you can visit to sign up if you have not already subscribed to the Path to Publishing free newsletter, where you will get writing and publishing tips and information sent directly to your email box, okay? So, and again, if you have any questions about this webinar or any of my courses, or again, you want that free consultation, that free literary consulting call or what have you, by all means, shoot me an email at info@pathtopublishing.com.